What's going on, Gotchi Flexers? I told you guys I was going to get back to the weekly recordings, and I intend on keeping that promise. So today's video, we've got some big news to discuss, and then also a mini game that I'm gonna do a little playthrough of for everybody. So first and foremost, the big news: we have official dates for the Haunt 2 auction, and it's going to run from August 26th to August 29th, 2 p.m. UTC. And there is a Medium post with the details on the Haunt 2. So I will tell you this: 12,000 of the portals are going to be auctioned, and the other 3,000 are going to be able to be acquired through the raffle using your drop tickets if you have any drop tickets. Or if you have friends and you want to buy some drop tickets to go for a Haunt 2 portal. And this is the post here in Discord. I will link the Medium article in the description of this video so everyone can read it for themselves. And I think this is going to be huge. 15,000 new Gotchi is going to be summoned for Haunt 2. Rarity Farming Season 2 should be amazing. We've got the Gotchiverse Realm parcel sales are going to be on the horizon as well. This is a very, very exciting time for those of us that are already in on Aavegotchi. And if you are not currently holding an Aavegotchi, this is your time to get one at, I think, a decent price. I'm telling you guys, this product is a sleeping giant in the NFT space. And pretty soon people are going to wake up and you don't want to get left behind. And that's not financial advice, that's just my opinion. Do your own research, obviously. Got to have that disclaimer. So that's the big news, and then we've also got another minigame event. As I mentioned, I'm going to do a little playthrough of it here. So in the minigame updates channel on Discord, we've got the details from Coder Dan here. So XP minigame events are back with a bang, with the release of the first minigame by Gotchinomics. And here's the prizing structure. You've got 5 XP for any Gotchi with a score over 100 points. 10 XP for any Gotchi ranking in the top 500, 15 XP for any Gotchi ranking in the top 100, and then 15 XP plus an XP potion for having the very top score. So that is new, the top score getting an XP potion. I think that's new, at least I think this is the first time that's happened. I may be wrong on that. Someone correct me in the comments if that's wrong. So the backstory on the game: the liquidators themselves have invaded Rofl reefs, causing a mass migration of Rofls. Keep the Rofls under control whilst doing your best to stay away from the Liquidator's horrible tongue. And then there's the mechanics there. Energy affects lives, aggression affects grenades, spookiness affects enemy Liquidators and Rofls, and brain size affects low pumps drank. Alright, and then you have until next Thursday at 10 p.m. SGT, 2 p.m. UTC to compete and earn your XP prizes. So let me go ahead and play a bit. I did play earlier. I didn't want to go in blind for the video, so I actually did score over 100 with both my Gotchis so far. And I will kind of show you guys what the game's all about. It's pretty interesting. And, oh, I guess I got to connect my wallet here. I already was. So I will go ahead and play with Billy. So basically what you want to do, at least this is how I've been playing it so far. I'll get a little sound here. So you want to hold you basically want to click on your Aavegotchi. And you're going to go around here and just hit the Rofls with them, basically. That one that I just hit is the low pump Gotchi. It gives you low pumps drink, which you can click that button, and it slows them down, slows down the speed at which the Rofls' health bar goes down. You have to hit them before that health bar goes down. If it goes down and you don't hit them, you lose a life. And also if you run into a Liquidator, which you can see the Liquidators there, you lose a life. Now that one that I just hit right there comes with a grenade. And if you press the grenade button, which I am going to show you here when I need it, it destroys all Rofls on the screen. So it took me a little while to figure out exactly what was going on. The first couple of times I played through, I was just kind of swinging my Gotchi around like, oh, this is easy. And then constantly running into the Liquidators, I finally put 2 and 2 together. I guess I should have probably read a little bit more before I just jumped right in like that. And that was a godlike Rofl. I'm not exactly sure what they do. I think they give you an extra life, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, almost hit the Liquidator there. So as you can see, it does pick up as you go. And you kind of have to think and avoid the liquidators. It's very tempting to just go wherever you see something pop out. Oh, just hit them right there. So I have 3 lives left. I'm going to go ahead and use a grenade here so you guys can see. It destroys every Rofl on the screen, so you got to make sure you're using those grenades. And as you can see, this gets pretty fast. Oh, I'm on the Mac here, so I feel like I make that excuse every time I do a minigame playthrough, but it is hard with the Mac. Oh, I gotta use grenades. Use it there. Only 1 life left, and I just lost it. So 139. I think my high score with Billy was 152 before, yep. So that's the gist of the game there. If you haven't had a Gotchi, definitely get in and play the minigame. That's a very, very interesting and a lot of fun minigame. Thank you to Gotchinomics for making that game. I will link Gotchinomics' Twitter. I believe he has a Twitter. I think I follow him on my Twitter account, so I'll go ahead and link his Twitter below. And that is going to do it for this video. Actually, that is not going to do it for this video. So I know in my last video, those of you that watched, I did mention my new NFT newsletter, and I actually promised that I wasn't going to mention it in Aavegotchi related YouTube content anymore. I lied about that because this week's issue is actually going to feature Aavegotchi in 2 sections. I do link the Medium post about Haunt 2 and discuss it because I think it's important for the wider NFT community to be aware. And I also have it listed in my projects to watch section, which of course I am a bit biased on. But if you're interested in checking that out, if for no other reason than to read the Aavegotchi content, I would appreciate it. But if you're into other NFTs as well, feel free to check it out and have a lot of info in there. Aggregate the weekly news, some metrics, projects to watch, new projects coming out. All that info will be in the weekly newsletter. I will link the landing page for that in the description as well as my secondary Twitter account related to that. And beyond that, let's all get ready for Haunt 2. And like I said, make sure you play Whac-a-Rofl. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, as always, and we'll see you next week.